Good morning, guys. Can you guys type in a chat what you're looking for the day? Sean Golden. Hey, good morning, man. Good morning, good morning. I just keep it simple. Just look for profit. Nice. All right, guys. So today what we're looking for is we have fundamentals wise. Let's run through fundamentals. What we have fundamentals, we have tomorrow FOMC, and of course we have the Iran war. Oman is getting involved. We have Iran is fighting. It's getting into war with the Ukraine is getting involved. We have the US. We have threats going from Iran into the UK for letting the US using the bases. Anyways, that's just gonna get worse and worse, to be honest, until they achieve their goal with Iran, and it's going to affect the market. So we're just gonna keep an eye on all of that. But you know what? We more of technical based, and we always catch the move before it happens. So for those of you that is going to trade with me today, I'm going to be trading on Countwise. You go to Countwise and you open an account, and then you can take the same trades that I'll be taking. We managed to get you guys a 30% deposit bonus. So when you deposit, 30% will be added to your equity. You don't have to deposit a lot. You can deposit $1,000, $10,000, and then trade it with me. And what we will do from there is make money. It's very simple. All you gotta do is manage your risk properly. So what is the heat map telling us on Countwise? Heat map, stocks, crypto. All right, negative 3%. Okay, XRP is down today. So I'm gonna be taking all my trades here. So if you guys wanna get full, the same prices and all. Let's see, what do we see on FlowX? FlowX last 24-hour liquidation to the down. Long liquidation is 82. Shorts are 12. So a lot of people are long. Whales are bullish. I agree with them 100%. All right, so let's start with BTC, what I'm looking for and what am I interested in, to be honest. So I'm gonna go ahead and take soon along on BTC. As you can see, all right, let me just clean my charts. All right, this is nice and clean. This is BTC USD, not USDT, which is like 200 pip different with price. So at least today I'm looking for a retest of this level over here. But let's look at the daily and break it down with you guys like how I usually do it. All right. So if you guys remember, looking at the DXY, do you guys remember when the market was here on the 4 hour, and I told you guys we have had a push to the downside, 1 2 3 4, and now we're just gonna go higher. We're gonna hit here and then we're gonna dump, right? This is the plan on DXY, and that is still happening. On the 4 hour, I've showed you guys that we are in an M formation, which is 1, boom. We hit the weekly target. Now we're pulling back. Same thing is created. We fill the gap, and we're just gonna go higher. All right. So this is what I'm looking for on DXY, to go to 101,800. Like I spoke about, the first target have hit on 101,500. Now we're looking to go to the 800, take out the weekly high, keeping it very simple. The momentum line for the week have held is 101,200. So if you correlate this with BTC, momentum line held, and then we pushed lower, target line have hit. So the target for the week, surprisingly, it already finished. It's very simple. If you take the high to the low, you will see that we have reversal on the 618 lining up with my target. And what that tells me is that the market is gonna go higher. But the question is, can the market go break the momentum week line? We broke it above here, remember I've told you, and then it came down. So what did I tell you guys last week? I told you we have a daily formation over here, which is a candle closed within a candle, inside bar. I told you take the high to the low of that candle, so this high to this low, and then we execute in 61.8 on the third day, which happened perfectly. It came, tapped it, and boom. So we managed to get that, and then I told you it will break down, go higher, and then boom, we push to the downside. We hit our target, which was 63,800 perfectly, and then we had the rejection. So guys, the targets that I'm giving you is not just a random targets, it's based on numbers. So all the targets I'm giving you, it's number calculated, is not just a random target. So now we have 63,200 have hit, 63 have almost hit. So what am I looking for this thing? You guys expecting to go long or short? Type in the chat if you're going long or short. Type 1 for long, type 2 for short. Nice one. You said inside bar long. I agree with you. Nice. All right. So we have bearish, 3 bearish, long. We have people going long, people going short. 2 this week, sometime. Okay. So guys, what I'm looking for, to be honest, there's 2 scenarios that can happen. This candle is telling me a story. This candle over here, the high to the low of this big candle to the downside, which happened at night, is telling me a story. And what is the story that is telling me? It's telling me that it reacted to the negative 27. We have the 200 MA. So what to expect? That we can expect the 4-hour candles to mess around here. all right, see a body close below this, then you know what, I'm going short. But if I see the market drifting slowly to the upside, you know what, I'm gonna go long. And where am I gonna long to? We are going to 67,800. So in my opinion, currently I want the DXY to go and hit 101,800, which is our monthly high and our weekly target. Take out this weekly high, right? So I want the DXY to go there, but that does not mean BTC cannot do this. So BTC can do this. New York Open, it can push lower because DXY is going to 101,100. So we can see DXY pulling back, and then boom, it hit it over there, and then it can start dumping. So with that being said, this could happen on BTC. And to be honest with you, at least we have to come back and retest 63,800, somewhere around there, which we never did. To be honest, I'm quite long on BTC currently. On the monthly, if you look on the monthly, guys, we have had the break of this. Let me go to daily. Touch as many candles as you can. So we broke below, we could retest and just dump. But to be honest with you, I really want to long BTC. So what am I looking for, and where are we going to enter? What am I looking for? We have head and shoulders, very obvious. Okay, on the daily. Not really, which is not a good indication. Could this be the head, and then these be the shoulders? We have a higher high, higher low, lower high, lower low. We're still within the long range. We did not break yet, to be honest. All right, so for BTC, this is our options. Let's go to the 15 minutes. My option is I'll take the high to the low, and I'll execute -27, and I'll have my stops like this, all right? And then I'll target this area over here. So that will give me a 1-23. So on the 4 hour, this is what I'm looking for. Okay, but if you really don't want to miss out on the entry, what you can do is go to the 4 hour. We have two options, all right? So option one, you enter at 62,850, all right? And your stops is 62,635, all right? And then the second long, what you can do is look at the 61.8 of this inside bar, which is high to low. We're looking at this. So what you can do is have it right on the MA, because we don't want it to touch the MA again. It's already touched it. All right. So this is our second long for our second option for longs. Which is 63,395 for long, and your stops is going to be at 63.35, just on the MA. That's your options for longs on BTC. I'm not interested in any shorts, because you know what? Trading is about getting what? Cheapest price. All the time you want a bargain, you want the cheap price all the time. This is what you're looking for, cheap price, cheap price. So there's no way I'm gonna go short around here unless we go a session or two without going up. Then I'll look to short, you know, then it's a continuation. Then we're looking at something like, okay, we dropped, we stopped by a weekly target, boom, boom, then yes, something like that can happen. But other than that, we're not looking to short at all. There is no point. It does not make sense. If we get something like this, high, boom, 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 and then we go higher. So overall, BTC done its move for the week to the downside. Now it's only going to the upside. This is our 2 entries, Omar Kasim. I'll send it to the Discord right now. I put an alarm on this entry, so I should get triggered. So guys, gold, what am I looking for on gold? Gold is looking very naughty, to be honest. So I have my momentum line over here, I have my target over there, and my pullback target over here. Gold overall is bullish, but what is going to happen on gold is it's gonna dump, okay, and then it's gonna push higher. So looking on the daily, if you look on the daily, right, this thing will pull back maybe to over here. So what we can do is take the high to the low of this, look on the 4 hour, try to go long around here, but we have our target over here, which is not making sense. So which candle broke this one with the momentum to the downside? Is this one. All right, so I would be looking, to be honest, to long around here. Yes, so fully not the 100, a bit of slippage, so we can go long around this area over here, looking on gold, and then boom, we're gonna go to the upside. Overall, gold is bullish. All right, I'm targeting for the week 4215, which I believe is gonna be achieved very soon. When this area is broken, we're gonna go way higher in the next week, in the new month. So with that being said, if we close like this is gonna be a good sign that we're gonna pull back and just continue from here. But I really believe we're gonna come back and retest this area of 4020 at least. So gold, guys, down and up. This is what I'm looking on gold. You're looking to go either from here up or down, fold this and go up. Very simple, straightforward on gold. NASDAQ, what am I looking for on NASDAQ? NASDAQ, I'm only looking for longs, because So option 1, we go long on here on NASDAQ. All right, this is option 1. We're looking like this on NASDAQ, and then NASDAQ, it's over, it's done, no more to the downside. NASDAQ is going there. All right, so guys, these trades I'm giving you is all swings. This can give you a 1 to 36. It can happen within 2 weeks when the markets become turnover, and it's good. All right, this is most likely going to be the low of the month. Yeah, I got it. So NASDAQ, it's over, guys. It's not going lower anymore, guys. NASDAQ, it's over. It's game over. So what we can do is wait for the 4-hour to close above our target, a little bit of a pullback, and then boom, we long it. So we can look at something like this. Option 1, option 2. Option 2 is this. All right, well, this is option 1. Option 2 is this. That's on NASDAQ. So these are the options on NASDAQ. This is what I'm looking for. This is the swings. No, on gold, let the market get there, and then you can set a limit. All right, you can go to the lower time frame, get a tighter entry. That's on NASDAQ. Thomas, do you want to just plug my laptop on charge? You sure? No, your laptop. I'm saying that you're short. Short? What? So for GBP JPY, what I'm looking for, to be honest, GBP JPY already, I missed the entry around here, which is literally was 217,465. I missed that entry. So any pullback, guys, into this level over here, 217,800, you can long GBP JPY. You can set a limit for that. All right, I'm gonna put 15 pip stop loss. Let me just double check GBP JPY. Yes, guys. So yeah, thank you, Thomas. So guys, I'm looking to take the weekly high. GBP JPY, we are looking for longs, and we're gonna swing these longs. GBP JPY, 15 pips stop loss. You can set a limit. So I'm gonna go ahead, copy this price, 800. Okay, I'm gonna go to my CountWise account. I'm gonna look for GBP JPY, buy, pending order. Stop loss is at 217,800, so I'm looking to I'll have it as 20 pips, 7,600. Okay, so $12. I'm gonna risk 50, $60, so we go 40. Perfect. And we have 0 commission, and my take profit is gonna be around 21789, so 19. Yeah, let me just confirm where the take profit is gonna be. Take profit on GBP JPY is gonna be 220,500. Wow. So guys, that's gonna be a big one. 220,500 pending orders, GBP JPY. I'm gonna edit that as $20.500. So I'm risking $50 to make 650. That's good for me. BTC, what is this? Pending order at BTC, what price? 63,800. What? Alright guys, so go to count-wise, set your limits, alright, and yeah, that should be good on GBP JPY. BTC, we just got an alarm. It's coming down to our entry. So 235. I'm gonna copy this price, go to countwise. We have BTC on countwise also, guys. BTC USD. That's why I have the two charts over there. I'm gonna go buy pending order. $34. I'm looking for 10. Stop loss can be at 0.50. All right, so we have two pending orders. Is it 0.50? Yes. Okay, beautiful. Let's carry on, guys. See what we got. NASDAQ, I've run you guys through it. I'm waiting for the 4 hour to close a pullback, and then we continue to the upside. Thomas short is active. I'm not sure what short you're talking about. What do we have? Okay, Euro JPY. Okay, Euro JPY looks like it's gonna fuck around, to be honest. The thing is, we broke below this one. We broke above, we broke below, we broke above. So I'm staying out of Euro JPY. Our momentum line is messing on it. And let me show you a beautiful example on why I stayed out. Do you guys remember my momentum line was around here? All right. And then I told you, if it messes on the momentum line, I'm not touching GBP JPY. We had a beautiful short here. We had a short here. I personally took a short over here. And then it messed around here. It's very important to learn a skill on when to stay out, guys. So we had the momentum line around here. We took a short over here. We took a short over here. And we let it go to the downside. We took another short over here. And then we took profit over here, right? Now, even though we hedged around here, we took another short. And then now it started messing on the momentum line. And I give you these momentum lines every week. All of you guys asking why you're not in, why you're not in. I told you guys, if it messes on the momentum line, I'm not going to get in. And this is one of my strategies, because this is my strategy. I know my strategy. And what did happen? Look, it just messed on the line and it went nowhere. Now it's showing us, okay, it's gonna print a pattern, you know? So now we have a new momentum line, we have a pullback target that is hit, and you know what, when a pullback target hit, the market is just going to boom, it will do a bit of slippage, which is dead. Now it's confirmed it's over to the downside. If we decide to go a bit lower, we will find a new target, we will do something different. Can you please repeat the SL for BTC? The SL for BTC is 63,050. For the first one, we have two scenarios on BTC, guys. So scenario number one, you can take a screenshot of that or replay the video when I'm finished. Scenario number two. And by the way, this is BTC USD. So what you do is go add your BTC USD chart. You can trade it on countwise. Otherwise, what you do is have an alarm on BTC USD, all right? And when that alarm hit, go and enter that price on BTC USDT, because they move alike, all right? So GBP USD, Thomas is taking care of that. We have GBP NZD. GBP NZD, I'll give it some more time actually to show us where it's gonna go. It can be a good entry, to be honest, on GBP NZD around here. So what I'll do is wait for it to give us some more candles and then I'll decide. All right, because I see this week need to be retested. I would say somewhere around here will be a good entry, and then you can take it to the upside, but I doubt it's gonna go like that because the target is to the downside. I'll let you guys know about that. GBP AUD, we have a V-shaped recovery. What do we have on GBP AUD? To be honest, GBP AUD is maxed out for the day, so I'm gonna stay out. And you gotta remember, guys, that the market is waiting for what? This is the trade from yesterday. It took us out, break even. Guys, we will get another entry. So this is what I'm expecting on. I'm gonna leave this on. Alright, so it took us out, break even. We held over the weekend. So this is what I'm expecting. If it goes a bit higher, alright, and pull back, what I will do is once it goes a bit higher, I'll adjust this line, put a buy stop around here, and then I'll give you guys the stop loss, obviously. So just wait for USD JPY. It's not ready yet. It's not ready. It's still waiting. NASDAQ is a limit trade. No. NZD, we're still waiting on NZD. All right. USD JPY, we're waiting. It took us out, break even. Let me see USD JPY. Yeah, looking good. So hopefully we can fold the weeks to the upside over here. We can fold them, fold the 100 and then go higher. So let's wait for that one. We have Euro JPY. I told you, let's wait. So yeah, guys, any questions, anything do you guys want me to run you through? Let me just run through quickly through everything. So we have the DXY. I'm gonna set a limit. DXY, I'm looking for market to go to 101,800. GBP USD, not interested. GBP JPY, we have an entry for a pullback, and then we're gonna go higher, and our buy limit is at 217,800. all right, We have GBP NZD. We're gonna stay out for now. We're gonna wait for more confirmation. We have GBP AUD maxed out for the day with price movement, so I'm not gonna touch it. Euro USD, not interested. We have USD JPY, waiting for a high to be broken, maybe a pullback. We fold this and then we take a long. I'll keep you guys updated. Euro JPY is messing around. We have 1 2 3 4 candle on the momentum line, so we're looking for a break, pullback, and then we can continue to our target. All right, we have BTC. I've explained to you guys everything. I have shown you our options. So first entry we have is this. All right, second entry is this, and I have explained to you that we hit the target, we hit our pullback target, we extended. This candle is telling me a story. We still below the momentum line for the week, but I'm expecting the market to break it. Reason being, we have a new month. I've spoke to you guys about the inside bar. We see another inside bar below this over here at the low of this one. We want always a discount. We have gold. What do we have on gold? So BTC, I just want to repeat, I'm targeting 67,800. all right, gold, what I'm targeting is 4215. all right, 4215 and hopefully higher. I'm looking for the market to come over here. When it comes there, we will determine a perfect entry. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on an alarm for that. NASDAQ, I'm looking for absolutely bang it to the upside. So our first entry can be 27825. I'm actually gonna go ahead and put that on my count wise, and then second entry we are looking at 27620, and my target is 31,300, and that is going to be a swing to the upside, guys. So with that being said, let me go ahead, put in my entry on count wise, guys, and then we should. So NASDAQ, all right, so NASDAQ buy, pending order, $825. My stop loss is gonna be, let's say 100. So we're looking at 825, 7725, 7725. I'll be risking $30. Let me risk around 0.5 to okay. So and then take profit is 31,300. So I'm looking to make $2,000 by risking $60. That's beautiful. I just want to confirm my SL, to be honest, for my first entry. SL, so NASDAQ, what do we have? Yeah, Perfect, guys. That's NASDAQ, and this is our pending orders for this session, guys. Pending orders. These are our 3 pending orders. We have GBP JPY, we have BTC USD, we have NASDAQ, and Thomas, any questions? Any word of advice for the generation out there, Thomas?
Be like King Azoulay.
Be like King Azoulay and do not sit on your phone and scroll shorts. It's very bad for your brain. And DXY up or down for the day, brother. I have just given you a whole explanation. Go back and watch the video and
What were you looking to usually?
go rewatch the video, Thomas.
I'm good.
So I'm looking to long GBP, JPY, BTC, NASDAQ, and then the rest I'm just holding on. Balance 318. Okay, nice. Positions. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in, and then I'll see you on the flip side.